All right, let's do puzzle number 3 answers. So our 4 clues for puzzle number 3 are this number of tiles will make a rectangle 4 tiles wide. This number of tiles will make a rectangle 2 tiles wide. This number of tiles will make a rectangle 5 tiles wide, and this number is less than 50. So I am going to go ahead and look at these clues, and I think that less than 50 is going to eliminate a lot. So I'm going to go over to my 300s chart, and if it's less than 50, that means it can't be 50 or bigger, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these. I'm just going to quickly cross these out, 50 included, and get rid of all of these. It cannot be any of these. All right, so we know it's 1 through 49. Now, let's put a check mark here. We've done that one. Having a rectangle that is 4 tiles wide means it's going to be a multiple of 4, right? One of the factors of this number is going to be 4, so it's going to be, we're going to use our multiples of 4 to figure out what it is. So 4, 8, 12, okay? So we're going to go through and let's go ahead and circle all of our multiples of 4 first. So I'm going to go over to my chart over here. I have 4, 8, 12, 16, I got a little crazy, 20, 24. Are you starting to see a pattern here? You should be able to start seeing a pattern. 28, 32. And guys, if you don't know your multiples of 4, you can just count by 4 and you can figure it out that way. 36, 40, 44, 48, and then the next one would be 52, and that's too big, so because it can't be bigger than 49. All right, so those are what we've narrowed it down to, those circled numbers. Now, let's go ahead and do ones that are 5 tiles wide. 5 is a little bit easier because we know how to count by our 5s, right? We know that it's going to be anything that ends in a 5 or a 0. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So it's these. Are there any circles there? Are there any that were 4 tiles wide there? There sure aren't. So it can't actually be any of those. So of the ones that we have circled from our multiples of 4, the only 2 that it could be, I'm going to change the pen here, are these 2. Okay, so now we've narrowed it down to 20 and 40. It cannot be any of these. All right. So let's go ahead and look at our last. So we did that one. Our last one is 2 tiles wide. 2 tiles means if you count by 2s, if you're saying multiples of 2, you will get to these numbers. If I count by 2s, will I hit 20? Absolutely. It's an even number, which means I will hit it. And if I count by 2s, will I hit 40? Absolutely. 2 times 10 is 20, and 2 times 20 is 40. So these 2 numbers fit all of the clues, 20 and 40. So our magic number is actually one, like both of those. There's actually 2 magic numbers. So if you put either one of those, or if you put both, you would have gotten this correct. So think about where did you go wrong and what can you do better next time so that you can get it correct.